4-link suspension on your 1997 through 2006 TJ Wrangler, this Teraflex Pro LCG rear upper control arm bracket for the driver's side will be one of the pieces of the puzzle to get you there. Now, 4-link rear suspension will be for the dedicated off-roader looking to create an advanced build for their TJ for optimal flex off-road, and in order to achieve that, longer control arms are needed, which will need to be relocated, which is where this comes into play. Now, this little bracket here will do just that, relocating and housing that longer control arm for TJs with 3 to 5 inches of lift, and using the Teraflex LCG long control arms to achieve those off-road benefits that you may be looking for. Now, this will also be great for the TJ owner who is looking for a pre-cut custom mount to fab up to their rig if they don't mind the modification that it takes to get there. A 4-link suspension will offer some of the best articulation possible while keeping a low center of gravity. It'll reduce any part interference on the back end, and on higher lifts, it will help relax the angles and stress put on the control arms while they're articulating. Now, this bracket will help your rig get there by repositioning the control arm farther up the frame to not only fit the longer control arm in place of the factory short arms or an aftermarket short arm, but these are also going to flatten the angle for increased handling, which is going to boost your off-road performance. Now, this bracket here is going to be made of a CNC laser cut and precision bent 1/4-inch steel, allowing for proper and snug fit on the frame. Now, the thickness of the steel will allow this bracket a lot of strength to hold up to whatever abuse that your TJ is going to see, and it will have a black powder coat on top to prevent any rusting on the surface. Now, I do want to mention again that this is not going to be a bolt-on component. This will require cutting and welding to your frame, so just keep that in mind when you're checking this out. Now, this will come in at about $85, which is pretty average and even towards the lower side of the spectrum for control arm mounts. Now, compared to other options available in the category, these are specifically made for the LCG long control arm, so if that is your intention with your build, this is going to be up your alley. This is also going to be made with a lot of intention behind the design, with the thick build and the powder coat making them a solid and reliable way to piece together your long arm kit. Now, install here is a 3 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and I highly recommend that you have a good amount of mechanical know-how, including welding, in order to tackle this job yourself or to take your TJ to a trusted shop. I would also say with the correct tools and setup, you would be looking at about 2 hours in order to mount this up, in addition to removing the factory bracket from the frame. I do also want to note that after these are installed on your TJ and your control arms are mounted up, an alignment is necessary in order to achieve the correct performance. So that will wrap up my review of the Teraflex Pro LCG rear upper control arm bracket for the driver's side, fitting all 1997 through 2006 TJ Wranglers, and you can find this right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.